Hello and welcome to Thrillercar, presented by CFM Performance. This is the Thrillercar Truck Series, sponsored by BWG, Braden Wellman Graphics. I want to welcome you to Fearless Broadcasting. This is Greg Thielsen up in the booth, currently in practice as our drivers get their last minute laps before we go into qualifying here. We are here at Bristol tonight for 200 laps with the Thrillercar series. Looks like it's going to be one exciting night. Some short track racing as we do roll into qualifying here. Let's take this off right now. I want to thank you for coming by. Thank all of our sponsors: Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Premier Racing Setups. Also, thank you to Fearless Broadcasting for having me up in the booth tonight. Juicy Spider Studios, thank you guys. And Puffy Swag Shop. We appreciate everything you guys do for us here at Fearless Broadcasting. I want to thank everyone for stopping by, checking out tonight's race here at Bristol with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Let's pop up our full screen tower as qualifying results are starting to click in here. As we are watching Jackson Launderbow here in the 25 car setting some laps as it cycles through a few drivers out there currently. Let's jump up top on the board right now. Easton Zent setting our fast time with a 16.025 in that 11 car. Easton on that provisional pole as the drivers wrap up setting their laps here. Let's see who's still on track. Mason Gubick in that 72 car, still on track. Let's see what he can do in that 72 truck. Once again, thank you for stopping by. Fearless Broadcasting here tonight with Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series at Bristol. Once again, this is Greg Thielsen up in the booth tonight. We have a long 200 lap race here tonight. Very excited. Oh, and Mason finds the wall. Good thing to find it now before the race. Let's pull our race info up. The Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series out here at Bristol. Famous half mile, fast half mile with the high banks here. All right. As it looks like qualifying still rolling through here. Let's see. It doesn't appear. There we go. There's one on track. Here is Carson Neal in that 15 truck. Currently third right now. Jumping up the board tonight out here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's see if we can get a little closer look on that truck. Awesome Carson Neal out there. Oh, it looks like we have someone new. Joshua Fiber Colberth to the top spot. In second right now, we got Wyatt Blair. Carson Neal still sitting in third position. Easton Zent in that fourth spot with Harry Stallard rounding out our top 5. It looks like Javier Soto out on track, possibly stopped on track in that 43 out there, 6th position. Mason Gubic sitting in 7th. Jackson Londerbro sitting in 8th. Nathan Dillon sitting in 9th. Looks like our race director's in 10th. I don't know. Don't believe he'll be setting 200 laps here with us tonight. But Nathan Williams sitting in 11th, probably rounding out our top 10 there. Race director just setting some laps out there, I do believe. Nobody on track for me to look at. There we go. Nope. Fortunately, Kobe Jackson getting into the wall over there. Nope, can't even get a view. That's okay. As Steve Rees is in 12th. Cody Swim in 13th, with Kobe Jackson sitting there unqualified, provisional 14th possibly. As we finish qualifying, Joshua Fireball Colberth getting that pole
Greg,
position.
if you can hear me, it's Wyatt Miller in the race director car. Thank you.
Copy that, Wyatt Miller in that race director car. Okay. Got you there, buddy. I was wondering where that Wyatt was in there. Copy that. Race director is Wyatt Miller there tonight. Does it say? No, it says director on. That's okay. Yeah, I just read director, so I didn't know what was going on. Thank you, Wyatt. Stopping in there. And we are going to get our grid. Qualifying grid. Today, of course, Joshua Colberth getting that top spot on the pole. Wyatt Blair starting off 2nd. Carson Neal starting off 3rd. Easton Zent in that 4th position. Harry Stallard starting 5th. Javier Soto starting 6th. Mason Gubic starting 7th. Jackson Landerbro starting 8th. And Steve Rice starting 9th. Nathan Dillon starting 10th. With Wyatt Miller starting 11th. Nathan Williams starting off in the 12th position tonight. Gonna flop those over. Will it change for me? Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to change. There we go. And Cody Swim starting in that 13th position. Kobe Jackson starting in 14th. And rounding out our grid today in 15th is Diego Fernandez. Awesome job, boys, tonight. Let's get rid of that. Jump up with our leaders here. As we are rolling under pace car, about to go green flag here on Fearless Broadcasting. Greg Tilson up in the booth. We are with Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series Bristol, 200 laps tonight. Let's see what the boys can do. Thrillercar about to put on a show for all of us. Excited. Watch these guys race hard as the pace car does pull off here. Getting ready. Green flag is underway. The start of the race tonight out here at Bristol as they're still too wide entering turn 1. As we come out of turn 2 there, Wyatt Blair and Joshua Fireball Colberth almost side by side still, as Wyatt Blair does find himself that lead position coming into lap 2 as the yellow flag comes out. Let's see. Looks like Wyatt Miller may have been involved. Let's get this rewinded here. Unfortunately for Wyatt, Looks like he's testing that front end there. Hopefully he did not. Oh, no. All right. In that 30 car with Wyatt Miller here, as he gets loose and comes around, bringing out that yellow flag. Fortunately, Wyatt was lucky enough to keep the tires up. Race director here showing me the 000 30 on the side of Wyatt's truck tonight. Big thank you to Wyatt for having us out here today. Hopefully he can go and get that fixed up. Wyatt Blair up in front. Field is slowing down for the pace car here, as our first caution strikes. Unfortunately, Wyatt Miller bringing out that caution tonight. First caution. See how long of a green flag run we can get here. These trucks getting pretty good tire wear at Bristol. I did earlier drive a few laps in that truck around Bristol, making sure what these drivers were going to feel tonight, just to get a little better sense of things. And man, but I remember at one time Dale Earnhardt Jr. talking about Bristol very fondly, and saying on one of the podcasts about how if you lift at the flag stand, you're going to be fast at the end of the day. And I swear I heard that one time, and swear I drive by that, and I feel like I'm pretty quick out here around Bristol. I love this place, as I do think the pace lights coming off, going green this next time by. Wyatt Blair still out here in the lead. Joshua Fireball Colbert to his outside. See what these guys can do on this restart. Let's do a little quick top 5 rundown, as Carson Neal is sitting in 3rd position with Easton Zent in 4th. Harry Stollard in 5th. How do these guys get a green flag run right here? As the green flag does come out, go through turn 1 here, a little side by side. No harm, no foul. Bristol got a little bit more room to do that out here today. Easton Zent, little wiggle from the 67 up ahead of us there. The 11 car slowing down, unfortunately. Yellow flag is back out. Oh no. See if we can find out what just happened on that yellow flag. I'm not quite sure what even brought that yellow flag out. Let's check that one out. Did someone throw that yellow? Oh, he was off track, a little sideways. Looks like, oh, nope, behind us, possibly. Here. Oh. Looking like that is going to be the case, though, is that incident of that 77 there. Yep, Cody Swim. That's what I do think brought out that second caution tonight. Unfortunately, did he pack it up? Don't believe they got any fast repairs tonight, unfortunately. Let's hop back live here. Jump back up with Wyatt Blair still out in the lead. Let's bring up a little race recap. Currently 10 laps underway out of our 200 lap goal to that checkered flag. Wyatt Blair still out ahead. This is our second caution for 5 laps here. 1 lead change. Looks like Wyatt Blair has been out front for 8 laps now. See what he can do with some fresh air and a green flag run. Sure, that's what Wyatt is looking forward to right now. As the pace car lights appear to be off, ready to fire off green, Wyatt Blair here, starting in that number 1 position with Joshua Fireball Colbert to his outside. Carson Neal right behind him. Harry Stollard not far behind. Easton Zent also in the top 5 here. Our biggest mover right now is Diego Fernandez, up 5 into the 9th position right now, having a strong performance so far. We got Kobe Jackson up 4 into the 10th position. Up 3 as timing is absolutely losing its mind as we pace around Bristol here. Diego, definitely the beneficiary of our biggest mover, currently up 5, as it tells me. Wants to tell me 6. Oh, 5. It's what is Tower has lost his mind. That's okay. As we get ready to go green here, green flag is back underway. Wyatt Blair with a great jump on that green, getting a little bit of breathing room from that 22 truck as he falls back into line with Carson Neal right tucking in behind him. First 3 trucks getting single file. Zen and Stollard still double file, trying to fight back there for the top 5 as they work that out. Jump out here. Blair still with a commanding lead out ahead. Gubik almost ready to break into that top 5 and 6 currently. Gubik up a position. Jackson Lunderbro up a position to 7th. As I hear some contact on the speedway, still green flag, still rolling. We are doing good. Still no cars a lap down. It looks like everyone out on the lead lap still. As we stay green here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Everybody here, thank you for stopping by, checking us out at Fearless Broadcasting. Yellow flag is out. Looks like Easton Zent. Let's roll it back and see what happened to him. Oh no, unfortunate. Easton Zent finding himself the inside wall on the front stretch. Not the night he is wanting to have. Still plenty of time, luckily, to pull back through. Bring it back down pit road. Let that crew work on it a little bit. As these cars pace under pacing. Let's jump on with Wyatt Blair. Currently led 18 laps. I'm going to pull him up here. Can I? I don't think I can pull Wyatt up here. Oh no, I'm muted. Why? Oh well, unfortunately, dialed him up. Won't let me. That's okay. As we're ready to go, green flag here. Green flag is back out. Wyatt Blair taking the lead again. Great restart by Wyatt Blair in that 5 truck tonight. Looks like that 22 truck sneaking into that 2nd position with Joshua Fireball Colbert behind the wheel. Carson Neal back to 3rd. Wyatt up a position, starting 2nd on the initial start. Nathan Williams up to 8th, up 3. Jackson Lenderbro up 3 to the 5th position with a top 5 as yellow comes out again for our 4th time tonight. Let's check out what happened here. Is this 12 truck? Is he involved back here? Possibly. We are gonna find out. Not sure. Does not look like it was him. Could it have been right here? Looks like I went too far. Oh, him in the wall maybe? Yellow right there. Oh, that 37 truck. Kobe Jackson. 4th caution out for this 37 truck of Kobe Jackson. Just getting a little bit sideways out here. Unfortunately, look at that drift. Good control, great save. Unfortunately, still bringing out the caution. That truck is nearly 90 degrees sideways. Kobe, great save. Great save. Still bringing out the caution, but that right there, sir. Great save. Kobe, that is greatest save of the race so far. If I had to vote it myself. Anybody here watching? Anybody agree? Nobody disagree, right? Once again, thank you for stopping by. Fearless Broadcasting here tonight with Greg Thielsen. Under our 4th caution, Wyatt Blair still out ahead, leading 23 laps so far. As we are on lap 25 of 200 tonight with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series, sponsored by Braden Roman Graphics. Thank you guys. Wyatt Miller Industries, thank you. I appreciate you guys having me out here tonight at Bristol. Always a great time calling a race. As we're getting ready to go back green here. Excited to have a little green flag run. Let's see the one car out of the race. It looks like, looking like that number 1 car is out. 77 of Cody Swim down quite a few laps. 13 trucks still on the lead lap as we go back green. After our 4th caution, green flag is back underway. Wyatt Blair taking us into turn 1. Carson Neal and Joshua Fireball Colberth getting beside each other as they work it out. Single file back out. No, sir. That 67 truck not having it. As they battle behind Wyatt here. Let's jump on with Carson Neal in that 15 truck. Unfortunately, it does not look like the numbers match their paint schemes. That's okay. Yellow flag is back out. Oh no. Who? This time it looks like, oh no, Nathan Dillon. Let's take a look back here, folks. Unfortunately, that does not look good for Nathan Dillon in that 16 truck. Let's play from here. Trying to get by this 37 truck of Kobe Jackson. The 30 truck takes a quick left exit stage left. Fortunately, getting loose in that 16 is Nathan Dillon, and he finds himself the wall. Unfortunately, still able to keep the wheels up. Nathan Dillon in that 16 truck, keeping it moving forward. Carson Neal up here in 2nd spot, up 1 position. Wyatt Blair still out ahead, up 1 for the night. Joshua Colberth looking like he is down 2. He started on the pole tonight in that 22 truck. Only led that first lap. Hopefully that gets some bonus points here at the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Once again, want to welcome you to Bristol Motor Speedway with Fearless Broadcasting. Proud to be bringing you the Thrillercar Series tonight. Next caution, we try to see if we get Wyatt Blair up in the booth, still up ahead, leading this thing in that 5 truck. Looking strong tonight. As these cars pacing one more lap, looking like pace lap are coming to an end. The pace lights are out on the pace car. Ready to fire them up here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking us out. In the future, if you're rewatching this video, if you're here live with us, thank you guys. As we get ready to go green here, Wyatt Blair and Joshua Faber Cobra taking you to this green flag. Green flag is out as we work our way through turn 2 here. Cobra trying to find himself a lane as he does. Single file back out for the first 3 out here. Let's jump back. Javier Soto, top 5 right now. 5th position in that 43 truck. Up 1 for Javier as well. Hard racing back here. Easton Zent down 5 places. Back in 9th position. A lot of damage on that nose for Easton, unfortunately. As we start getting some green flag laps underway. Battle for the lead. Wyatt Blair out ahead. 35 laps led. As we race recap 37 down, 5 cautions, 17 laps here tonight. 1 lead change. That was Wyatt taking it over from Joshua Fiber Coburth. What is that weather looking like out there tonight? 77 degrees. That sounds gorgeous. No wind. Partly cloudy. A little bit of humidity. Not too bad night at Bristol, Tennessee. Not a bad night as we are still up front with Wyatt Blair leading the race for us tonight. Still out front as some contact between Carson Neal and Joshua Fireball in that 22 car. As the yellow flag is back out. 5 car of Wyatt Blair nearly avoiding that. Let's see, let's rewind that. He had a great view. Who was that? Unfortunately, yellow flag is back out. Oh my gosh, that 77 car absolutely in the way of the leaders there. Not a good deal. 77 car, Cody Swim. Oh no. What is this? $12 car and 77 car getting themselves together. Almost taking out the leader there. Wyatt Blair almost having to pack it up on the trailer. Glad Wyatt was able to avoid that one. Cody Swim not having a good night tonight so far. in the early runnings. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series here at Bristol. Here with Greg Thielsen, Fearless Broadcasting. Make sure you check out sponsors Braden Woman Graphics, Premier Racing Setups, Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you so much for having me. Juicy Spider Studios for everything you guys do for us. Puffy Swag Shop, thank you guys. And Goose's Rattlecan Shop. Appreciate all our partners. As we are back under yellow here, the 6th time tonight. Tensions high, Bristol Motor Speedway half mile. Looking like people are not giving any room. 200 laps here tonight. Plenty of time to make those race passes happen. Fortunately, hoping some of these drivers take it a little bit easier. Get some green flag laps here. As the pace car lights do extinguish. Going back green this time. Wyatt Blair still out ahead. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Bristol Motor Speedway. Going back green after that 6th caution here tonight. Wyatt Blair 43 laps led so far here tonight. Joshua Firebird Colberth still out to his outside. Carson Neal behind him. As we reach that restart zone, green flag is underway. Gonna jump back as we watch some of this tighter racing. 16 and 72 side by side. Nathan Dillon here. Looking like he is in the hornet's nest. Side by side racing, crashing behind us. Who is that? Diego in that 12 truck. Barely keeping that car straight. That, oh my gosh, that 30 car, I don't want to say that was on purpose, but wow. Yellow is back out. What was that? Let's take a look. Diego in that 12 car and that 30 car of, I'm not quite sure who that 30 is. Let's back it up a little bit further. We watched that one live. The 25 truck as well, getting sideways. Great avoidance. That was not on purpose. He was trying to avoid an accident. That 30 truck displeased with the 12, letting him know, taking himself out there. Very unfortunate for the 12 and the 30. Diego, unfortunately, trying to avoid an accident there. As we jump back with the leaders. Wyatt Blair still out ahead. 47 laps led now. As we click down to 49 laps into this thing. 200 laps, 150 to go as we cross the line. 7th caution underway. Looking for these drivers to just backpedal it just a little bit. Show your fellow driver just a little bit more room. Get some green flag racing under our belts. Let's see, I cannot grab either of them because I am not sure why. But that's okay. I was gonna try to grab Wyatt again, but fortunately wasn't gonna let me. Now you want to hear from them, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking us out. If you are here with us live, if you are checking us out on a rerun, checking us out on your couch, checking us out on your big screen in the living room, No matter where you are checking us out, thank you for doing so. Greg Thielsen here with Fearless Broadcasting, looking to go back green flag here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series, sponsored by the Braden Woman Graphics, excuse me. Wyatt Blair leading us to green once again, looking like a commanding lead out here. These yellows definitely giving him the advantage as the green flag is back out. Wyatt Blair comfortably getting out back ahead, with Carson Neal finding himself up to second here. Joshua Fireball falling back to third. Kobe Jackson up 9, up to fourth, up to third. Kobe Jackson up 10 positions here in that 37. Kobe having a heater of a run right now, up 10. Unfortunately, our biggest losers right now is Joshua Fireball Colberth in that 4th spot and Easton Zent in the 7th spot as that yellow flag comes back out for the 8th time. Unfortunately, let's see that 12 truck with some damage, looking like he is back involved again. Not the night that Diego was wanting to have. Yep. Oh, man. That 16 truck and the 12. Unfortunately, that 16 just catching too much of that 12. The 77 nowhere to go. Fortunately, Cody Swim nowhere to go. The 16 and Nathan Dillon catching a hold of Diego there. Let's jump back live. Fortunately, Diego on pit road getting that thing serviced up. Let's jump down here. Let's see if we can get an interview with Wyatt. We're going to see if we can do it. Let's see. Hey, Wyatt, this is Greg up in the booth. Wyatt Blair, you got me.
Yeah, what's up, dude? I got you.
All right, buddy. Up ahead in the lead of this race right now. Caution flags, breeding cautions right now. How comfortable you feel up in that lead right now?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I feel really comfortable. It's all just a game of staying out of trouble and managing tires, which managing tires really does become big here. Big thanks to CFM Performance for the great series that we have here. They've helped us out a lot when it comes to starting it up. Thanks to Wyatt Miller for the fast truck, and, you know, hopefully we can come out on top.
Awesome, Wyatt. I see you up there ahead. Just keep doing what you're doing, having great restarts. All these restarts, getting practice on those restarts. You're nailing every one, staying ahead. Great job as those lights do go off. Let you get back to your job. You boys have fun. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
35, I serve the bottom.
As that was Wyatt Blair currently out ahead in that 5 truck. Pace lights extinguished. Carson Neal in that 67 car, flirting with that pace car you see there. As we get ready to go back green here, Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Fearless Broadcasting green flag is back underway. Wyatt Blair able to get back out in the lead. Kobe Jackson, Carson Neal side by side. Kobe Jackson moving to the 2nd position, up 11 spots tonight. Looking for the lead as we go into turn 3. Getting into Wyatt Blair there. Oh no, Blair in the wall. Leading so many laps. Oh no, Wyatt, not what we wanted to see for him. Kobe Jackson falling to 3rd. Carson Neal up, assuming the lead. What drama unfolds here? We want some green flag racing here, boys. A lot of contact out in Bristol. Oh no, yellow flag is out. Let's jump back and find out the cause. So Jackson, let's roll back. Did he get a view of what happened? Oh, no. Okay, quite a few trucks fighting for the same position, the 12 and 43, as well as that 45, all coming into turn one here. Kind of a little bit of a decompression as we slow down through one, entering two. The 12 finding himself in the rear bumper, the 45 having to lift, the 43 not really anywhere to go. He tries to slow down, moves up. Oh no, catches that 25 of Jackson Landabra. The 72 getting collected. Caution is back out, unfortunately. Let's jump back live. And of course, that not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Ninth caution tonight, unfortunately. Bristol will breed cautions, it looks like. That is okay. 200 laps here tonight. Bring our race recap back up. 64 laps done tonight of our 200. Carson Neal now assuming the lead. Wyatt Blair with the unfortunate bumper tag getting put into the wall there sideways, not able to regain control. Two lead changes now. Neal assuming the lead. 32 laps under caution tonight. Once again, if you are checking us out live, thank you. My name is Greg Thielsen. I am with Fearless Broadcasting tonight. Really glad to bring you the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Brandon Roman Graphics, big thanks to you guys helping the series, helping us bring it to you guys as the lights are out on the pace car, getting ready to go back. Green flag once again. And our partners here at Fearless Broadcasting, Juicy Spider Studios, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Puffy Swag Shop, Premier Racing Setups. Thank you guys, as the green flag is back underway for Easton Zent, currently in third. Carson Neal out in front. Kobe Jackson assuming the second position as they get racy back here at Bristol. The 11 truck Easton Zent trying to find himself his way back in. Wyatt Blair back there getting a little sideways, unfortunately. Car getting loose on him after such a dominating performance out front with over 50 laps out front, or almost 50 laps out front. Strong performance by Wyatt Blair out there tonight. Kobe Jackson, our new leader, out front right now. Great job by Kobe, our biggest mover, up 12 spots to gain that lead position. Very impressive. Oh no, as they're sideways back there. That was Harry Stollard, I believe, in that 35 truck. Luckily able to keep it straight. As the yellow flag does come out. Not sure what was that one on. Let's back it up with Cody Swim. Did Cody bring out this caution? Unfortunately, 10th caution of tonight. Doesn't appear that way. Kind of just keeping it rolling out there, trying to keep it straight. I'm not sure what brought this 10th caution out. Mason Gubick? No. I don't see any cars on track. Sideways. Phantom caution? I'm not quite sure. Do not know. Back live, jumping out front with our leader, Easton Zent. Thrillercar absolutely putting a thriller of a performance on here tonight. Bristol Motor Speedway. CFM Performance. These trucks are absolutely getting put through it. Making these drivers work for it. Let's do a top 10 breakdown. Easton Zent still out front. Harry Stallard finding himself in the second position, up 3 spots. Javier Soto in that 43 truck looking sharp, up to third position. Jackson Linderborough up to the 4th spot, up 4 spots. All these drivers gaining positions in the top 4. Jason Fireball Colberth with a real nice top 5 position right now, down 4, starting on our pole. Wyatt Blair, after leading 57 laps tonight, back to the 6th spot. So I do think the lights are off on that pace car. Colby Jackson leading 3 here tonight, back in 7th. Mason Gubick back in 8th. Carson Neal down 6 spots, down to 9th. And rounding out our top 10, Nathan Williams. Let's jump back up front. Pace car lights are back out. Ready to go green here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Greg Thielsen on the broadcast. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking us out, stopping by, saying hi. Thank you to our sponsors. As we get ready to go green, pace car peels off in the restart zone. Green flag is back underway. Easton Zent with a great jump on that restart, getting a little bit ahead of Harry Stallard, able to clear Stallard. Stallard looking down low, trying to see if he can get something here, as the 43 car making some contact back there. Yellow flag back out again. 11th caution of the night. Let's see what happened here. Looks like he is off pace back here in that 72. Mason Gubick unfortunately comes around with a little bit of help from that 45 car. Oh no. Not what Mason Gubick wanted to see, unfortunately. Quite a few of these cars having some damage issues. Short track racing tonight out at Bristol. Check back in with that race recap. What lap are we on? We are up to lap 77 now. 39 laps under caution for those 11 cautions. Easton Zent up front now. 3 lead changes, as we see some trucks peeling off into pit lane. Thank you for stopping by. CFM Performance Truck Series. Thrillercar in the building at Bristol. Greg Thielsen up in the booth. Fortunately, getting quite a few safety cars out here tonight. 40 laps. Looking for these drivers to clean it up just a little bit. Want to see some green flag runs. See those tires wear. Get some green flag pit stops going. Gotta love a Bristol race at night. Let's check out over here. We are about to jump inside with Harry Stallard in this 35 truck on the outside of Easton Zent, getting ready to go back green here. Javier Soto back in 3rd. Joshua Fireball Colberth in 4th. Wyatt Blair back up into that 5th position. Kobe Jackson in 6th. Nathan Williams in 7th. Carson Neal in 8th. What's going to happen? Green flag coming back out here. Let's jump back outside. Ready to go back green here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series back under green. Watching Harry Styles follow for 2nd on the outside of Easton Zent here. Getting the run on the outside, hoping to get some speed here. Zent hoping he can get a run on that bottom side. The 22 car of Joshua Fireball seeing if he can peek his nose down on the inside down there. Some great racing out for the lead. Unfortunately, caution out again. 12th caution. Cody Swim in 11th. Looks like to be some more damage on this 11th caution. Oh no. Think that the... Oh, was it already? Yeah, I think it was already yellow before he came. See what the root of the problem is. Back it up. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are having a good time. Appreciate you guys being with me here tonight. Checking out Fearless Broadcasting here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. That 45 getting a little loose there. The 25 really nowhere to go. Trying to save it. Getting loose also. Victim of design. Nowhere to go in that Ram. Jackson Londerbra in that 25. Finding the wall. As the 77, nowhere to go also. Absolutely no brakes. Woof. 77 of Cody Swim taking out Jackson Landerbra. As we jump back. Live out front. One more lap. Pace lights will extinguish. Jump on the blimp out here at Bristol. Open setups. If you are interested in joining Thrillercar, make sure you find them on Discord. Great group of guys. Wyatt Miller Industries. Wyatt Blair, shout out. Leading quite a few laps out here tonight. Let's jump back on the action as we get ready to go green. Pace car will be peeling out here soon. Green flag back underway momentarily. Greg Thielsen in the booth, Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out with us. Easton Zent out ahead. Harry Stoller to his outside. Kobe Jackson, Joshua Fiber, Colberth right there wanting to find some room as the green flag back underway. The 37 truck on the outside. Kobe Jackson trying to see if he can get back out front. Up 11 from his starting position. Led a few laps out there. Trying to find his way back out front. 3 laps out front already. Let's jump in the back. Wyatt Blair, early leader. Leading 57 laps in that 5 truck. Trying to find his way back into the top 5 tonight. As we have Nathan Williams ahead of him in that 14. 45 on his paint scheme. 14. Oh no! Oh no! The 11 and 43, 72 all around. Easton Zent finding himself in more trouble. Let's back it up. Where did this all start? Oh no. Let's take it back. Slow it down a little bit. Easton Zent in fourth right here. Unfortunately, that 22 truck of Joshua Fireball Colberth finding his left rear there just a little bit, setting him sideways. Fortunately, Easton just unable to catch the truck into the 43, the 45, into the 72 here. The 5 of Wyatt Blair looking like he made it through. Did he cut that? Oh man, he threaded that needle. Let's jump on with Wyatt Blair there. Wow. I gotta see that from in his perspective, because that right there, that was a pucker moment for Wyatt Blair right here, folks. Let's jump back inside. Hit that play button, real speed. Oh no! Great job, Wyatt. Great job, Wyatt. Avoiding that accident. Back up front, 5 truck in 5th. Back in the top 5 now, Wyatt Blair. Let's hear it for Wyatt Blair. Wyatt Miller. Let's hear it for Harry Stallard up front in the lead. Let's jump back, race recap. We are up to lap 92, almost halfway here. 13 cautions tonight. 48 laps. 5 lead changes out there tonight. Quite a few drivers getting up front, getting that lead. Letting their presence known out here. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Bristol Motor Speedway. Here with Fearless Broadcasting, Greg Thielsen up in the booth. Ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Let's jump back up front with Harry Stallard leading us off to this green flag. Joshua Fireball Colberth. Outside of him, Carson Neal in that second row. Nathan Williams. Outside of Carson, Wyatt Blair up in 5th. Let's see what can happen. Anybody can win this thing. Not even halfway done. Plenty of laps. As we come into 1 and 2. Still not single filed. Almost getting lined back out. Green flag underway here. Looking like they're all trying to work themselves around. Not give too much space, but fill that hole that's open. Great job here today, folks. 7 laps for Harry Stallard as he crosses the line. Make that 8 laps led tonight. Currently out front ahead of Joshua Fireball Colberth. Carson Neal making a run on Colberth here. Williams and Blair still hot on their heels in the top 5. Soto and Gubic making their way up. Blair losing a position there. Unfortunately, that 5 truck losing 2 spots. Falling back to 7th. Kobe Jackson in that 37 up 8 spots. Into that 4th spot, up 9. Nathan Williams ahead of him in that 45. Up 8 spots as well. Harry Stallard up ahead, leading the race. Up 4 for the night. Great job by these boys side by side. 37 truck and 45 giving each other just a little bit of space as he gets a run down low. Yellow flag is back out for the 14th time. Let's scroll back. I think I'm gonna make an educated guess. We back here somewhere? Yep. What happened, Carson? Oh, no. The 43. Oh, Carson. Oh, no. Carson and Javier Soto absolutely finding each other. Not ideal for either of those trucks here tonight. Want to give a big thank you, Premium Racing Set Premier. Sorry, tongue twister. My mind's moving faster than my lips. You know what I'm saying, right? Premier Racing Setups. Thank you guys for everything you guys do. Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you for having me up here in the booth tonight. Greg Thielsen, Juicy Spider Studios. Thank you guys. As we get caught back up, ready to go green here soon. Kobe Jackson up 12 into the lead. Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Puffy Swag Shop. Thank you guys. And for the series, Thrillercar CFM Performance Trucks Series, Braden Wellman Graphics. Thank you guys. Everything you guys do for the series so that we could do this for them. Bring you some exciting racing on a Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Where would you rather be but with Thrillercar and the CFM Performance Truck Series here at Bristol? Ready to go green, lights extinguished on the pace car as we double file up. Kobe Jackson, our leader. Mason Gubick in second. Harry Stallard in third. Joshua Fireball Colberth in fourth. And Jackson Londerbra in fifth. Carson Neal back in sixth. Nathan Williams in seventh. Wyatt Blair sitting quietly back in eighth. Javier Soto in ninth. Fortunately, Cody Swim 4 laps back in 10th. Zent out of the race. Green flag is out. Nathan Dillon also retiring. Diego Fernandez. Thank you guys for coming out. Wyatt Miller no longer in the race as a yellow back out. Unfortunately. Nope. Mason involved here. Let's back it up. Unfortunately, the 72 truck of Mason Gubick around. A lot of damage, heavy damage in that rear end. Oh no. Not an ideal situation for the 72. He gets loose with a car to his inside, tries to save it. Touches the wall. Oh no, the 45, nowhere to go. Completely taking out that whole rear trunk lid and everything. The 77 avoiding them nearly. Oh no. Wow. 77 of Cody Swim barely avoiding him. Check that out again. Impressive. Dipping, dodging when he needed to. That's what I'm talking about, Cody. Under our 15th caution here tonight, Bristol Motor Speedway, Fearless Broadcasting, Greg Thielsen up in the booth. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. 200 laps around Bristol tonight. Just past halfway. We are at 109 here 15 cautions, 56 laps. 5 lead changes so far. Fortunately, that clean air, once you get out front, unless you make a mistake, looks like you can stay there. As long as you have a good restart, get a good launch, do all the things right, you can set yourself up for success as the lights do come off on the pace car. Kobe Jackson down on the apron. 13 laps led so far. Ready to go. Green flag this time by two Kobe's outside. Harry Stollard, Joshua Fireball Colbert sitting in third. Carson Neal sitting in fourth. Jackson Lundebrough sitting in fifth. Javier Soto in sixth. Wyatt Blair back up to seventh as the pace car pulls out. Green flag is out. Kobe with a great start, pulling ahead of Harry Stollard. Stollard pulling down, trying to position himself securely in that second spot. The first three soloing it back out, single file. As in fourth, Carson Neal trying to get side by side the yellow. Unfortunately, back out once again. 16th time tonight. Mason in pit lane. What happened? Let's take a look. Oh no, Mason. Fortunately, with heavy damage already, Mason Gubic in the 72, just no grip, losing it. Oh no. The 77, Cody Swim getting collected. Not a fun night if you are a race driver in this series. Cautions, finding the wall, damage, all things you got to battle here tonight. Trying to keep that car clean is 90% of the battle. Short track racing out here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thank you once again. If you are here with us live, go ahead and say hi to us. Appreciate you stopping by. If you are checking this back out on replay, if you're checking it out the video, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. 17 laps led now. Kobe Jackson out front. Harry Stollard in second. Kobe up 12 from his starting position tonight. The biggest mover in that first position, leading us around here, making a little contact with that pace car. Hey, he hit everything else, might as well, right? No, I'm kidding. Kobe having a little bit of fun out here tonight. Bristol Motor Speedway, this great half-mile high bank short track. Looking to go back green here in the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Pace car will be pulling off here. Kobe Jackson leading us to that green flag. Harry Stollard to his outside. Carson Neal, Joshua Fireball Colbert right there. Jackson Lundebrough right there. Javier Soto ready to pounce as the green is back underway. The 37 truck getting a great jump out front. That is Kobe Jackson. Let's jump back here where the battle is. On that 43 truck, Javier Soto currently in 6th position, trying to find himself his way to the front. Yellow flag back out. Wyatt Blair in that 5 truck around. Let's take a look what happened. Oh no, Wyatt all by himself here. Wyatt Blair around. Luckily not getting any contact at Bristol. How do you even make that happen? Great driving by Wyatt Blair. Not making any contact with anything right there. Bringing out the yellow, unfortunately, but keeping it off the walls, keeping it off his competitors. Wyatt Blair in that 5 truck. Out front, still Kobe Jackson. Out front for 22 laps now. Doing a great job once he got that lead. Not relinquishing that top spot. Getting great starts on those restarts. Making them worthwhile. Holding that great position. Track position is key here. Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights. Here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. As we are still under yellow here. 17th caution of the night. Hoping these boys can get it together, clean it up just a little bit. I see some green flag runs here. As race recap, lap 120, 80 laps to go. Kobe Jackson out front, 17th caution brought out by Wyatt Blair. Luckily keeping it off of everything. 64 laps under those 17 cautions. Appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. 5 lead changes throughout the night. These drivers out here giving it everything they got. And some. As the pace car lights do extinguish. We are ready to go back green racing here at Thrillercar. Greg Tilson up in the booth. Hope you're excited. Pace car off. Kobe Jackson leading us to this green flag. Underway. Great job, Jackson. Getting a great launch. Joshua up to the 2nd spot in that 22. Carson Neal to 3rd. Jackson Lenderbro losing a few spots there. Unfortunately, not getting a great restart off that restart. Kobe still out ahead. That 22 Toyota truck of Joshua Fireball Cobrath breathing down his neck, not giving him any space. He wants that lead back. Here in second, Joshua Fireball Cobrath, 2 laps led, had a taste of that top spot. He wants it back. Not giving Kobe any chance up there in that top spot. Kobe Jackson to the high line. Joshua Fireball to the bottom. Oh no, he takes the lead. Kobe getting loose. Kobe with an issue, dropping to 3rd. As we drop back, Nathan Williams side by side with Javier Soto. Soto into the wall there. Wyatt Blair right behind. Wyatt Blair in that 5 truck trying to make the pass on Nathan Williams. As Harry Stallard gets past. Oh no! Harry Stallard into Wyatt Blair. 3 wide. Jackson, Harry, and Nathan getting 3 wide there. As we're still green flag here. Wyatt Blair, our early leader for quite a few laps, trying to make himself back into this top 5, back in this A spot. Up to the top 5, Nathan Williams comfortably in the top 5. Javier Soto in 4th. Nathan up 6, looking really good. Carson Neal up to third here. Kobe Jackson, our biggest mover still of the night, up 11 spots in the second position. Joshua Fireball Colbert finding himself back out in front. 7 laps. Make that 8 laps out front now. Excuse me. Great job by that 22 truck getting himself back out in front of Kobe Jackson. That Tic Tac truck of Kobe Jackson, I will say, that is one sharp looking ride right there, Kobe. I like it. Minty green, you know. Give me one of those white Tic Tacs, maybe the orange. I'll take one. As he goes for the pass here on Joshua Fireball for the lead. Back to the lead. Kobe Jackson in that Tic Tac truck. Great job. Let's jump back in the back here. Looks like the battle is heating up for 7th. Harry Stollard in 7th. Jackson Lenderbrough trying to give him a run for his money. Oh no. Harry sideways. Big sideways. Oh no, Harry. Able to collect it somehow. Yellow flag. Was he not able to pit on time? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. It looked like he was crashing. Did he save that? I think he saved it. Miraculously. I am not normally at a loss for words. No, it wasn't Harry. I don't think. No, it wasn't Harry here. No, let's go back live. Who was that? Oh, it wasn't Wyatt. I am not sure why. Are these trucks stopping? Oh, no! Pit lane closed. All these trucks stopping on pit lane. Not sure. Oh, letting the pace car by. Okay. Boy, oh boy, that could have ended badly right there. All those trucks coming to a dead stop. Not everyone getting that message. As we see some pit stops. All of our leaders coming down pit road. Trying to make those necessary changes. Kobe Jackson still out front. Leading in that Tic Tac truck. That 37 Tic Tac truck. Looking good. Jump up with Javier Soto in that 43. That is one great looking truck as well. Currently in 5th. Let's see where he rolls back off. Pit lane here. As we file back out. Caution. Number 18. Here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Cars pulling back onto the racetrack from getting service. See how they cycle back out. Looking like Harry Stollard will inherit the lead here. Great job picking up some spots on pit road. Kobe Jackson back to 2nd. Joshua Fireball Colbert back to 3rd. Wyatt Blair back in the top 5 in the 4th position. Jackson Landerbrough up in the top 5 in 5th. Javier Soto, Nathan Williams rounding out this field back there. Harry Stollard bringing us back to this green flag. Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Braden Wellington Graphics. Wellman Graphics. Oh my gosh. Can't speak tonight, folks. Braden Wellman Graphics. Thrillercar, Wyatt Miller Industries. 200 laps around Bristol. We got 59 laps left as we're coming to the green this time. Lights out on the pace car. Pace car pulls off. And we are back. Green flag racing. Here with Thrillercar. Harry Stallard commanding the lead out front. Great job by Joshua Fireball Colberth in that 22 car trying to get back to that second position. As Colby Jackson fighting down low. Not giving Colby any space here, side by side, as we pass lap 2 green. As they work it out, single file back out. Carson Neal down to 4th. Joshua Fireball Colbert to 3rd. Colby Jackson in 2nd. Up 11 positions during the race from the start. Our biggest mover right now, our biggest loser, unfortunately down in 15th, Steve Rise, down 7 from where he started. Easton Zent also down 7 from where he started in 11th. Cody Swim in the back, down 3 laps. Hoping this thing goes green, trying to get his laps back. Harry Stallard out front, 18 cautions, 69 laps, just about 50 to go here as we cross this stripe. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out. If you're here with us live, checking us out on video. Bristol Motor Speedway with Thrillercar. Wyatt Miller Industries. Oh no, 3 wide. As they make it work. Cody in that 77. Fortunately in the way. Laps down. Leaders not giving him any space. Colby Jackson using that to his advantage to take the lead away from Harry Stallard there. Colby back ahead, trying to put Wyatt Blair a lap down in that 5 truck. Fortunately able to do that. Wyatt Blair a lap down. Colby Jackson out ahead. Great job out ahead. Green flag continuing here. Looks like the cars have worked themselves out. 36 laps led by Colby here out front. Hoping it stays green here. As the laps tick down 46, excuse me, to go. Bristol Motor Speedway, not much time to get these laps down. Click them off real quick. As we run through the field, Harry Stallard back in second as the battle for third heats up between Joshua Fireball Colberth and Carson Neal. Carson Neal making a dive to that bottom side and making the pass on Joshua Fireball. And he's not done, folks. Carson Neal going for second, trying to work his way under Harry Stallard here. Going for second position. Letting Harry feel that bumper, making his presence known down on that bottom. He wants that second position. Cody Swim out in the wall there. No harm, no foul. Out of the way. As that 15 truck of Carson Neal, 67. On the bottom of Harry Stallard on the outside. Side by side battling right here. Great racing. coming down to the wire here. Awesome battle for second. Currently, Carson Neal back in third, battling with Harry Stallard for that second position as they are side by side. Neal with the advantage. Fortunately, on that outside, Harry Stallard getting it done, pulling back even. Losing the spot, not enough momentum on that high side to pull it back through. And Neal to second. Carson Neal up to that second spot. Let's jump back with Javier Soto back here in fifth. Having a good run. Top 5 tonight. Trying to work himself under that 22 car of Joshua Fireball Colberth. Not much space to be had, unfortunately. Let's jump on board. Jump on board with Javier Soto here as we're watching ahead of us. Joshua Fireball Colberth in that 22. Seeing nothing but the back of that Toyota right now. With a run, unfortunately, Carson Neal slipping up, making room for Harry Stallard and Javier Soto. Both getting the pass complete. With Joshua Fireball Colberth falling back to fifth. Seeing that pass right here live with Javier on board. Let's check back outside quick. As these trucks wind down, 167 laps of 200. Laps are ticking away. Kobe Jackson still out front. 8 lead changes tonight. 18 cautions for 69 laps. As these boys putting on an amazing show tonight. Thank you stopping by. This is Greg Tilson up in the booth with Fearless Broadcasting. Watching the end here of the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Sponsored by Brandon Wellman Graphics. As we catch back up with our leader, Kobe Jackson. Currently 55 laps led as the laps click down to this finish. 200 laps here, Bristol Motor Speedway with Thrillercar. As he works past Cody Swim there. Great job making it by. 173 of 200 laps complete. 57 laps Colby has led. Let's jump back close battle here. Mason Gubick getting past Harry Stallard for that 5th position. Nathan Williams in that 45. Trying to make it to the end here. Javier Soto trucking along up here in 3rd. Carson Neal in that 67 truck up to 2nd. Working his way past Jackson Lindenborough. On the outside, just trying to get out of the way. Making sure he's not messing anybody's race up. 3 laps down. 6 cars still on the lead lap. Blair, first car a lap down. Wyatt with quite a bit of damage to that right side. great battles happening all over the racetrack right now. Yellow flag. Oh no, yellow. Is that Cody? Is that East? Who was that? Nope, that was right here. Let's back that up. Looking like it was Joshua Fireball. Oh no. Joshua Fireball in that 22. Unlucky. That 72 of Mason Kubik coming across his nose. Nowhere to go for Joshua Fireball. And ending up in the wall here. Bringing out another caution. Unfortunately, let's jump back live. 19th caution of the night. Joshua Fireball bringing that truck back down pit road. Let's jump back out front. Carson Neal, our current leader, 9 laps under his belt, leading out front here. Colby Jackson sitting in second, electing to take his pit stop. Joshua Fireball Cobra taking his pit stop. Wyatt Blair electing to also take a pit stop. Quite a few cars electing to come down pit road this time. As we jump back out front with Carson Neal. Excuse me, folks. Once again, thank you for stopping by Fearless Broadcasting. This is Greg Thielsen with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series out here at Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights. If you are here live or checking out the video, we appreciate you very much. As we are under our 19th caution, pace car lights do extinguish here. Looking to make our way home to this checkered flag. Race recap. 183 of 200. Coming down to the wire here. Can Carson Neal steal it tonight? Colby Jackson to his outside. Joshua Fireball Colberth in that third spot. Javier Soto not far out of it. Mason Gubrick, Harry Stollard, Wyatt Blair all have a chance here as we go back green. Oh no, the 45 around yellow, back out yellow. Flag is back out. 45 around. 45 of Nathan Williams finding himself spun out on that restart. Let's see what happened here. I don't know if he missed a shift, he just didn't get going, or what. That 5-car, Wyatt Blair, just absolutely turning him here. Getting it locked down, trying to minimize that damage. A little bit of contact with that wall. With that right front for Nathan in that 14th truck. Nathan Williams. Not having a bad night tonight. And back out front, 186 down of 200. Carson Neal still leading us out front. 20th caution for 75 laps of tonight. 8 lead changes. Looking like a battle to the end. Colby Jackson wants it. Carson Neal. Joshua Fireball Colberth. Javier Soto. I know they all want it right now. Oh no, Carson finding himself back heading down pit lane. pitting from the lead. Looks like he got a little bit off pit strategy on that last one. Getting back. Trying to make a different call here. Play a pit call. Maybe it works out there for Colby. Or for Carson Neal. In that 15. Glad you guys are with us here tonight. Truck series around here. Thrillercar. Thank you, CFM Performance. Thank you, Braden Wellman Graphics. Juicy Spider Studios. Puffy Swag Shop. Goose's Rattlecan Shop. Premier Setup Shops, thank you guys letting this happen. As the pace car lights are out, 20th caution underway. See if we can make it to the end here. 188, 12 to go, 11 when we hit the stripe. Here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series going green. Green flag is out. Colby Jackson getting a great launch out ahead. Joshua Fireball Colbert in second now. Javier Soto up to third. Colby still our biggest mover of the night, up 12 from his starting spot. Leading 67 laps right now. Harry Stollard up 1 to 4th. Up 3 is Javier Soto to 3rd. Wyatt Blair down 4 in 6th position, excuse me. 10 cars still out on track. 3 cars more than a lap down. A lap or more down. As we're winding down, coming to the end here. 92 down, yellow flag. Yellow flag is back out. Oh no. Carson Neal, are you okay in there, bud? What happened? Unfortunately, the 67 and 72 finding themselves together. Carson getting a little loose, finding himself a little bit of help from that 72. How does Jackson get past here? These guys getting by back here. Great job by Nathan Williams and Jackson Lenderbrough. Great job as we jump back live up front. 193, 194 down. 6 more laps remaining here. CFM Performance Truck Series Thrillercar. Thank you for stopping by. Fearless Broadcasting. Out here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Fortunately, I've had the chance to drive by Bristol. I live in Tennessee. Got the chance to drive by on the outside. Of course, it was a week they were not running. Quite a great, astonishing spot to just check out Bristol Motor Speedway. One of the last great great domes. Coliseum. Awesome spot to go check out. And I've been to a few of them. I've been to Phoenix, Vegas, Daytona, Talladega, Coda. Been down to Texas. Enjoyed my time with the NASCAR racing experience. Got to drive a race car 150 around Daytona. Help a bunch of customers come and enjoy their time in a race car. As the pace car lights still on here. As the field cycles back through, trying to get them lined back up. Yeah, I had a lot of good times with the NASCAR racing experience. If you do have an opportunity, if they stop by a track near you, highly recommend checking them out. Drive yourself a real NASCAR. As the pace lights come back out. Pace lights back out, 196 of 200 down. Javier Soto out ahead in that 37, in that 43 truck. Excuse me. Kobe Jackson in that 37. Pace lights out again. Ready to go back. Green flag racing here. For the 21st time, let's go green flag racing again here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series, Bristol Motor Speedway. Hopefully this is going to be, oh no. Kobe Jackson to the end there. What is going on? Yellow lights back on the pace car. Officials trying to get this sorted out. Black flag, maybe? Not quite sure. Ready to go green this time, boys. Javier Soto looks like up ahead. Joshua Fireball Colberth inheriting that bottom. As we get ready to go back green here, Wyatt Blair back in third spot. Leading a bunch of laps here tonight, trying to close out the deal here at the end. Excuse me. Green flag is back underway. 3 wide on the front stretch, giving each other a little bit of extra space, making it through alive. Not many laps to go. As Wyatt Blair still in third, trying to make something happen in fourth. Oh no! Yellow flag, white flag out before the yellow could come out. We are racing to the end. For the win here, Javier Soto and Joshua Fireball Colbert battling to the end there. Bashing to the line. Joshua Fireball Colbert with the win. Is that the official scoring? What an exciting finish there. The 22 of Joshua Fireball Colbert coming home with the win here with the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series. Absolutely amazing there. Last lap. Almost yellow. White flag comes out. What a finish here at Bristol. Javier Soto coming home second. Wyatt Blair rounding out the podium. Congratulations, Joshua. And as I go round these boys up, you guys take one moment and check out our sponsors. And I will be right back. Thank you.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Hello and welcome back. And that is a wrap. Joshua Colberth coming home with the win. Wyatt Blair coming home second. Nope, that is qualifying results. Wait a minute. Let's update that. There we go. Oh boy, Joshua Colberth coming home first. Javier Soto coming home second. Wyatt Blair coming home third. I got Wyatt Blair in the booth with me. Hello, Wyatt. Welcome to the booth. You got me?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Hey, buddy. Long 200 laps here around Bristol. Tell me how it was behind that driver's seat.
Yeah, you know, honestly, early on, I thought I really had a good car here. It's definitely sucks to come on P3, you know. But honestly, big thanks to CFM Performance. Thank you to Wyatt Motor Racing. You know, yeah, at the start of the race, had that big lead, and then unfortunately, I forgot who it was, but I know somebody got loose, and it wasn't really anyone's fault. Just of course, it was a racing incident, but they got loose, took me out. Struggled in the back all day. Just couldn't really find where I ran the best, and unfortunately couldn't figure it out to about 5 to go. But honestly, just happy to bring the car home in one piece.
Awesome, man. Yes, a lot of struggles, a lot of laps, plenty of attrition tonight. How were those cautions for you? You dealt with them pretty well. Did that change the pitting strategy? How did that play a role tonight?
Yeah, you know, early on in the race, I was worried about, you know, with our last stage being lap 100 with 200 laps in the race, I was thinking it would be really bad if we had to do green flag pit stops here. But luckily, with the amount of cautions we had, we did get to have plenty of time to get our truck fueled up, get tires, get everything we needed done. So that was good. But you know, on the other hand, as a driver, it's definitely not fun to sit, especially if somewhere like this, doing laps all day, under caution. So that was unfortunate, but once again, just glad I wasn't heavily involved in any of those.
Awesome, Wyatt. I appreciate you stopping by. Congratulations on that podium third place finish. Wyatt Blair, you got anybody to thank here tonight?
Yeah, big thanks to CFM Performance, big thanks to Chevrolet, Wyatt Blair Photography, and of course Wyatt Motor Racing for the fast truck.
Thank you, sir. Look forward to seeing you again this season. You have a great night, sir.
You too.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll grab Javier now. Nope. Yeah, Javier Soto. I can't drag. Oh, excuse me. Come on. Nope. Excuse me, folks. Sorry. Let's see. Whoops. Can't see it now. You know, just things and stuff. Should be Javier. Okay, we're going to come click over here. get Javier showing. I can't even get him in here. I cannot pull him. I don't want to just... Oh, okay. Well...
Because I actually finished this race.
How do I...
Oh. Sorry, I can't pull people in. Javier, can you come join me up in the booth?
Where is the booth? I don't know where it is.
Oh, up one spot from right here. Oh, here. Javier. Okay. Yeah.
It says broadcast wait.
Boop, boop, boop. Sorry about that, folks. Gotta get him up here. It won't let me do it by myself, unfortunately. Javier Soto finishing second tonight. Great job by Javier. Up 4 spots. Starting in that 6th spot. Great run for Javier tonight. Let me see if I can jump down here and grab him. No, maybe not. Yeah, I can't grab him. Unfortunately, having some technical issues. I will be right back. All right, we have captured Javier Soto coming home with a 2nd place run tonight. Let me know how your day went, buddy.
I mean, first I want to say thank you to Williams Race Cars. We were kind of out to lunch and practice and qualifying. They gave us a heck of a setup today, so thank you to Nathan Williams and his whole crew. Also, thanks to TopDressing.com, Pastry Repo, McCurdy Wolfwall. Everybody helps me out. Man, we whittled that one down like slowly but surely. We were not the best car in the beginning, but we kept working at it. That second to last run, we were running third, but then when Colby Jackson had his issues and we got up to the front row, I knew that was gonna be our opportunity. Almost had it at the end. I tried to pin down Fireball there, coming to the checker. It just wasn't enough, but I'm proud of the effort and very excited to see what we can do for the rest of the season. This is also really, really great points day, so I can't be mad. I'm a little disappointed, but I can't be mad if a second. We did good today.
Javier, when you say you pinched him down, man, you guys had me biting my nails coming to that checkered flag. That was what a finish, side by side, banging doors here at Bristol. Can you get much better than that, though? Coming home second, banging doors.
I mean, it's Bristol, baby. You gotta go for it. You gotta get aggressive. It doesn't matter at the end. Like, there's no etiquette at the end. You gotta go for it. Like, it's win at Bristol. There's a huge crowd. Everybody watching here on the broadcast, like, everybody wants you to go for it. Like, you win here, you're gonna be a superstar. And all I'm just trying to say is, it's Bristol, baby. You gotta go for it.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate that enthusiasm. I appreciate, hey, if there's a hole and you no longer go for it, you're no longer a racing driver. That's Ayrton Senna right there, man. Famous words. But I appreciate you for being here. Congratulations on that second, Javier. We will talk with you soon. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank No Fear for broadcasting this. Definitely all my sponsors again: Pastry Repo, TopDressing.com, McCurdy Wiffle Ball, and Williams Race Cars. Those are all the people I want to thank.
Thank you, Javier. It was a pleasure. Hope to see you again up in the booth during this season. Again, you have a great night, man. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yep, you too.
And our first place finisher, Joshua Fireball Colberth. How was that for you, buddy? Congratulations, coming home first. How was it?
Okay, I know I won. I'm like tickled to death, but I think I might have had, like, until that point, I think I had the worst race of my life. I don't know what was happening with my tires. I like the right before the last caution, I couldn't steer. I was losing so much ground I couldn't stay with the leaders. But and then just the cautions, I had no green flag laps or green flag runs. So I mean, I'm tickled about winning the race because somehow I pulled off a miracle with this car. But yeah, overall a terrible race, just overall.
Yeah, Joshua, I am going to account that to attrition. You just outlasted your competitors tonight. All the cautions, everybody getting into each other a little bit. Short track racing. We are here at Bristol after all. And behind your steering wheel, how many accidents did you have to avoid? I know I've seen countless avoid accidents tonight. The avoidance you guys had was impeccable.
Yeah, I kept getting cut off. I got put in the wall like 3 times by one driver. I'm not gonna name any names, but I got put in the wall. I got cut off. I don't know, and I accidentally wrecked my buddy Mason Gubick, number 72. I bounced off the wall and I couldn't steer, and I wrecked him, and I did not mean to do that. But I mean, I think that was the only one I really had that was my fault. And every other one, nobody, it felt like I was racing against kindergartners. Literally what it felt like I was driving against.
Just nobody giving an inch. A lot of cautions coming out early. Kind of didn't expect that. Thought we were going to get a nice little green flag run there at some point. Unfortunately, no long green flag. No green flag pit stops. A little disappointed with that, you'd say? Disappointed?
Yeah, I wanted to have some green flag pit stops because, I mean, shoot. I probably would have been one of the best.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Joshua. Congratulations on that win. Who do you got to thank tonight?
FCR Landon Auto and Tricks Utility Services.
Well, we appreciate you up here in the booth. Thank you for coming, taking home that victory. We hope to see you again sometime down the line during this season. You have a great night, Fireball.
You too.
And folks, that is it. That is Greg Thielsen with Fearless Broadcasting, bringing you the Thrillercar CFM Performance Truck Series here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Joshua Fireball Colberth bringing home the W. Great job coming home first. Javier Soto, Wyatt Blair, Harry Stollard, and Colby Jackson rounding out our top 5. Carson Neal, Nathan Williams, Mason Gubick, Jackson Landerbrough, and Cody Swim rounding out our top 10 tonight. Easton Zent, Wyatt Miller, Nathan Dillon, Thiago Fernandez, and Steve Rise. Thank you guys all for coming out. I want to thank everybody who stopped by, who was watching this, and everybody on Fearless Broadcasting. Thank you, Juicy Studios. Thank you, Puffy's Swag Shop. Thank you, Goose's Rattlecan Shop. Thank you, Premier Racing Setups. I hope you guys all have a great night, had some fun here at Bristol. Thank you, Braden Roman Graphics. And thank you, Thrillercar. It was a pleasure. Hope to see you guys soon. And goodbye. Greg Thielsen, Fearless Broadcasting. Have a great one.